Call this meeting to order in absence of our president, who I don't know where he is. Will you all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item 1.2, opening setting of the agenda for this meeting. Any additions, modifications, or anything?
Nope, there are not. So moved.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 1.3, audience participation. Anybody in the audience want to address any particular items on the agenda? If not now, you'll have an opportunity later on. Item 2.0, consent agenda. Any items to be pulled out and discussed?
I'll make a motion to approve consent agenda.
Second?
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries.
We do have some teachers here
Okay.
that we need to introduce, so principals can start.
Yeah, I'll start. Got two teachers here for Menominee, and one is also Diane Lawson, who will be the new art teacher at Menominee and Webster. Diane comes to us from the South Bend Community School Corporation. She has been there, I believe, for 11 years as a paraprofessional and art teacher. A graduate from IU and IUSB, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong. And then Jessica Herron has accepted our second grade position at Menominee. Riley Herron, her husband, has taught Lincoln, I believe, for 5 years now, maybe 6 years. It's been,
I think that, but I'm not positive.
Yeah. So anyway, she comes to us from John Glenn. She's been there the last 5 years. She taught 4th grade for 1 year, and in the last 4 years she's taught 2nd grade. And she was John Glenn's Teacher of the Year last year. So we are very, very happy to have both of these ladies as part of our team.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, I will go in order for as hired, and the first one is Trenton Porter. Trenton is going to be a 5th grade math and science teacher at Riverside. He taught 1 year at Bremen, and he comes to us from Grace College. I think he was a soccer player. So, then the next hire is Trenton Porter, or I'm sorry, Jeff Brook. He's going to be our assistant principal at Riverside, and Jeff has been a teacher at Pioneer for the Scots, and is entering the administrative field. So, welcome to Jeff.
Welcome.
Okay, I have two hires here. I have both of them are math. I have Chelsea Lancaster. Chelsea is a graduate of IU South Bend, and she will teach our pre-algebra classes. And Matt Harder. Matt Harder is from Manchester College. He's part of the Manchester Mafia. And we have a lot of Manchester people here. And he'll also be teaching math in the Innovation Academy at Lincoln.
Okay, at WSOI at the high school, we have one new hire, Carl Davis. He's going to be our social studies. He's going to teach U.S. history in our Humanities 9 and Econ. He comes to us from Caston High School, where he's taught there for the last 4 years, highly recommended. He was also the girls basketball coach there, and had a great couple seasons there for them, and is looking forward to joining the staff and the team and being part of the extracurricular. So, welcome, Carl.
Welcome.
Thank you.
And Liz Holzhoffen is here. She will be teaching at Washington Discovery Academy, and her father is the famous Monty Python.
All right. Welcome.
That's it. We're excited about this group of teachers. They come to us with a lot of good recommendations.
Item 3.0, business transactions. Item 3.1, permission to apply for grants.
Yeah, that's me. So you'll see a list there of grants that you're giving us permission to apply for. I would state that sometimes a lot of the grants from the Department of Ed come through on the Title II, like the technology grants we've gotten the last couple of years. So that would be included in there as well. So just ask for permission to be able to apply for those.
I'll entertain a motion.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion?
Hope we get many.
Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 3.2, consider Marshall County Community Foundation grant application for Lincoln Junior High Robotics Club.
I'll talk about this, Mr. Gall, if I miss anything, let me know. So this is our junior high robotics club is going to, would like to apply for a grant from the Community Foundation for more robotics kits, so that more kids can participate in the competitions. So it'd be the VEX robotics kits is what they're asking for. So they'd just like permission to be able to apply for that.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 3.3, consider selection of newspaper for legal advertising.
This comes around every year. This is a motion that comes around every year, and we have always picked the Pilot News as the biggest distribution in our district. So I would move that we once again pick the Pilot News as our selection newspaper for legal advertising.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 3.4, consider approval of annual financial report for publication.
This is something we have to send to the Indiana Department of Ed every year, but keep in mind we don't, and we're only permitted to advertise it between August 1st and August 15th of every year, but this is 2013 calendar year information and 13-14 school year personnel information. It's kind of a mixture. And this is different than what we're going to have to be doing for State Board of Accounts called the annual financial report through the gateway system. So this is separate. I don't know if you've heard anything about the other annual financial reports, but this is the normal one we've always done every year.
Does that require action?
Yeah.
I would make a motion to approve the annual financial report for publication.
I second that.
Discussion?
What's the dates on that, Cam, that you have?
Pardon me?
What are the dates that you have to publish that?
Between August 1st and August 15th. So we have to get it to the pilot ahead of time. And since we only have one board meeting a month, and we have to proofread it.
Any other discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 3.5, first reading administrative guidelines 1230.01 manuals and handbooks and the Plymouth Community School Corporation handbook.
That's me, so no action is needed on this one, really just presenting to you for the first time, and then you'll take action at the next board meeting. Melanie worked hard to put together an employee handbook, so you'll see that. Our teacher evaluation handbook, really aren't any changes to teacher evaluation other than some language clarification we did work with PEA on earlier in the year, but hadn't run that through since we made those changes. So.
Any questions? Didn't require any action?
Nope. If you have any questions, I'd say before the next board meeting, yeah, just email myself or Melanie and
Very good. Item 3.6, consider agreement for residential services.
Yeah, we have a student who is in a residential home, and that's where he is best served. And each year we have to reach an agreement with the residential services so we can continue to have him educated there. So I would ask that you give us approval for that.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 4.0, superintendent's remarks.
Yes, our core values, commitment to students, we're making some improvements on the high school's agriculture shop this summer, It was in condition, it had never been renovated since it was built. And so we're going to give it a facelift. Plus, we're also going to add some technology in the room, including a welding booth with a video camera and a microphone so the teacher can record demonstrations, and should be good upgrades for the ag program. 4.2, caring. From July 7th to the 9th, 5 elementary teachers will spend 2.5 days training for the new Project Lead the Way curriculum at the elementary schools in Riverside. Then when they return, they will be the trainers to train all the other teachers who will be working with that curriculum. 4.3, high expectations. We all know that our high school speech team has had some national finalists in the past, but now Lincoln Junior High has a national finalist. Maggie Nate finished 4th in declamation at the recent NFL Junior High National Tournament. So congratulations, Maggie. 4.4, teamwork. This summer, our maintenance, technology, and transportation departments are working together on several main projects. It's this type of teamwork that helps things go well, and we've just got great staffs in all those areas, and so they're working together really well. 4.5, enjoyment. Recently at Boise State, held at Trine University, Clayton Lennig was named Boise State Governor. He also finished 2nd in voting for Outstanding Citizen. For his efforts, he received a scholarship of $1,625 and will represent Indiana and Plymouth High School at Boys Nation in Washington, D.C. in July this summer. This is the 2nd Boise State Governor. Mark Resio earned that honor back in 1992. And our next meeting is August, I have that on here. August 5th. All right. Next meeting is August 5th. It'll be right here at 7 o'clock. That's all I have.
Okay. Item 5.0, other business. Anything to come before the board other than what we discussed? Item 5.1, audience participation. Any of you want to get up and speak to us?
Or sing.
Well, welcome everybody. Glad you're here. I'd like to put an item under 4.5, enjoyment. This is kind of a short meeting under my guidance.
I think it's a record.
Want to
I think it's a record. Which may earn you that spot.
I'm gonna say. Do it again, Larry.
You're campaigning.
I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Meeting adjourned. Thanks, everyone.